heart of the wasteland where silence made its bed, a hermit knelt in prayer, his spirit to be fed. Visions of desire whispered through the sand, temptation's sweetest murmur, anthony withstand. Spectral figures dancing beneath the moon's cold glance, offering the world in an unholy trance. They spoke of mortal pleasures, wealth beyond the land, but Anthony, unfaltering, made his hermit stand. Through the desert of the soul where the demons dance, St. Anthony's resolve like a steadfast lance. For every whispering shadow, a prayer from his heart's command. In the winds of temptation, the hermit takes his stand. Mirages of grandeur and power to enthrall, the saint, though but a man, would not let his virtue fall. With faith as his shield and the cross in his hand, he faced the bane of devils, the trial so grand. Oh, the desert knows his agony, knows his silent cries, yet in his deepest trials his soul would not compromise. The dust had settled slowly as peace took its place. The hermit stood unbroken by fortitude and grace. Through the desert of the soul where the demons prance, St. Anthony's resolve like a steadfast lance. Countless temptations, but his heart will not be met. Above the dunes of sin, the hermit takes his stand. And still his echo lingers in the heart that seeks the light, a testament of will against the fleeting night. So let the hermit stand, a beacon through all time, against the trials of life, his victory is sublime. Mirages of grandeur and power to enthrall, the saint, though but a man, would not let his virtue fall. With faith as his shield and the cross in his hand, he faced the bane of devils, the trial so grand. Mirages of grandeur and power to enthrall, the saint, though but a man, would not let his virtue fall. With faith as his shield and the cross in his hand, he faced the bane of devils, the trial so grand. Oh, the desert knows his agony, knows his silent cries, yet in his deepest trials his soul would not compromise. The dust had settled slowly as peace took its place. The hermit stood unbroken by fortitude and grace. And still his echo lingers. The desert knows his agony, knows his silent cries, yet in his deepest trials his soul would not compromise. The dust had settled slowly as peace took its place. The hermit stood unbroken by fortitude and grace. Grace. In the heart of solitude, where whispers find their prey, there stood a man alone, where night contends with day. The desert's breath was harsh, its silence a deafening scream. St. Anthony stood firm amidst the tempest stream. Specters rose with sunset, their voices like a snare. Promises of earthly bliss, illusions spun from air. But deep within the hermit's eyes, a light did fiercely burn. Against the tide of shadows his gaze, a steadfast turn. In tempest trail, where spirits pale, a heart besieged, but shall not fail. Through darkest hour, and sirens wail. In tempest trail, his faith prevails. Each demon bore a treasure, a crown, a sword, a throne. Yet Anthony saw through the guise, knew he was not alone. For not in gold nor power my soul finds its worth, but in the humble echoes of heaven and earth. Tempt me not with fleeting things, for I have seen the light. Beyond this darkness, beyond the night, his words a shield, his faith a spear. Through storm and shadow his path was clear. In tempest trail, where whispers fail, against the storm his will prevails. In every heart a holy grail. In tempest trail, let truth unveil. So let us walk in Anthony's steps when our own tempests call, knowing that the greatest strength lies in rising after fall. In every trial and test, may we remember well the hermit's victory chant in the tempest swell. In desolation's grasp, beneath the burning sky, there stood a man alone, his faith is soaring high. Temptations danced like shadows in the scorching sun. Saint Anthony stood firm, his trial had just begun. Mirages whispered lust, power, fame, and gold, visions crafted from desire, false stories told. But the anchor of his soul, in waters deep and true, held firm against the storm, his spirit never grew old. In the desert of the heart, where illusions reign, Saint Anthony's resolve like a steadfast train. Beyond the mirage, beyond the earthly fame, his soul sings a song in the divine flame. Specters of the night and demons cloaked in dread circled round his humble bed. A crown without a head, aloft my heart he cried, to greater sights unseen, beyond the mortal coil, in realms where I've been. Lead me not into the realm of night, where shadows dance devoid of light, for within my heart a flame does burn. Toward eternal love I turn, beyond the mirage, in the test of time. Anthony's faith, a mountain to climb, in the silent desert his hymn does chime, echoing forth pure and sublime. So when the world tempts you with its fleeting sight, remember the hermit and his righteous fight. For beyond the mirage, in the heart's quiet dance, lies the path to redemption and the soul's true stance. When the world tempts you with its fleeting sight, remember the hermit and his righteous fight. For beyond the mirage, in the heart's quiet dance, lies the path to redemption and the soul's true stance.